On this episode of Kemp Outside, we take a look at the RV campground at Goose Creek State Park near Washington, North Carolina. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Well, we just got back from a fantastic trip over Thanksgiving to Goose Creek State Park near Washington, North Carolina. We had a fantastic time camping and exploring the park and doing some hiking, and it is a fantastic park. There are two campgrounds in Goose Creek State Park, and so I'm going to do a review on both campgrounds. The first review, this one today, is going to be on the RV campground at Goose Creek State Park, so check it out. Goose Creek State Park is just east of Greenville, North Carolina, in Washington. It's easily accessed by Raleigh-Durham, Norfolk and Virginia Beach, and Wilmington, North Carolina. Here's the map for Goose Creek State Park. There's plenty to see and do, lots of hiking trails, and two fantastic campgrounds. The red arrow indicates the RV campground at Goose Creek State Park. So as you can see, it's a loop, and there are 28 total sites. Some of them are RV sites, and some are cabins, which we'll show you in a minute. Let's take a look at an example campsite. So we're going to show you Site 22 as a example site. Site 22 is a back-end site on the outer loop. And this was our site when we camped at Goose Creek State Park. I was really impressed with the size of these campsites. Obviously, if you have a large rig, if you have a large RV or a large travel trailer or fifth wheel, and especially if you have a long tow vehicle, these sites are perfect for you, as the sites are really long, easy to park, they're nice and wide, and they're deep. As you can see, there's the Kemp bus and pontoon fish pulled out of the site. I shot this as the day we were leaving. Site 22 is right next to one of the cabins there. That's cabin 23. So this is another nice thing if you want to camp with some friends who don't tent camp or don't have an RV or travel trailer. They can get one of the camper cabins and you can set up on one of the campsites. So as I make my way in here, you can see that the site is nice and big and level. It does have water, electric, and sewer hookup. There's the hookup there. We were right next to the trailhead for the trail that ran behind our site. It's a loop trail that loops around the campground. That's really nice. And these sites are equipped with a fire pit with grow grate, a picnic table, and a hook to hang a lantern. Now let's take a look at the restroom facilities in the campground. So now we're going to take a look at the restroom facilities. The restroom facility is located where the red arrow is pointing, and it is a beautiful building. It is very new. It was very nice inside, and it was clean. I did shoot some video of the inside the men's restroom. Sorry, ladies, you are on your own. But as you can see, there's a full stall and two urinals. The stall is handicap accessible, which is nice. The sinks are to my left, and then as I make my way around the corner, there are several showers. There are two showers that are standard size and one shower that is handicap accessible. But there's also a family restroom in this building that is also handicapped accessible, and this is it right here. So it obviously has the toilet, and then there's the shower and a little bench right next to it to sit on to get dressed or dried off or whatever. And a sink. And that's the family restroom. This campground also had 6 camper cabins right there in the campground itself near the restrooms. Let's take a look. So I really liked the cabins. They were pretty neat. There are 6 of them in total. One of them is handicapped accessible, which means it has a paved driveway. There it is right there, as well as it's paved around the fire pit and picnic table. These were really nice cabins. They're on nice lots, nice parking lots. You can definitely park 2 vehicles there very easily. And of course, they're equipped with a picnic table, a hook to hang gear or a lantern, a charcoal grill, and a fire pit. And we met a couple who was nice enough to allow us to video their cabin. So this is the main room. It's equipped with a queen-size bed. You do need to bring your own sheets or a bedroll or sleeping bags or something like that, and pillows. But as you can see, it's pretty nice. There's no running water in these cabins. You do have to use the restroom. And then the back room has 2 sets of bunk beds. So there's a set on one side. These cabins are equipped with ceiling fans and AC and heat. And then here's the bunk bed on the other side. Thanks to Marty and Ann for letting us film this. It was great meeting you guys. Next, we're going to take a driving tour of the campground. Check it out. So this is just after you enter the main entrance to the park. The visitor center is behind me and to the left. But as you can see, we're going to make our way along the main road, and we will turn into the RV campground right here. If we had continued going straight, the primitive campground is farther up, as well as the access to the swimming beach and a lot of the hiking trails. So it's a one-way loop. That green dumpster to the left there is where you throw away your trash. And right now we are passing the camp host. That's campsite number 1. That's campsite number 2 to the left there. On the right there, that trail is where the Longleaf Trail starts, and it ends up by Site 22, which is where we camped. So it does a loop around the campground. It's a nice trail. That's Site number 3 to the left and 4 to the right. We're passing Site 5 to the left, Site 6 to the right. Site 7 to the left, Site 8 to the right. And also passing Site 9 to the right. Site 10 to the right. And then Site 11 to the left. 12 to the right. 13 to the left. 14 to the right, and 15 to the left. As we continue on, Site 16 is to the left, with Site 17 to the right. As we start to make our turn, that's Site 18 to the right. And then Site 19 to the right there, and then Site 20 to the right. On the left there is Cabin 21, and that's where the Longleaf Trail comes out to the right there, and then Site 22 to the right, and then that's Cabin 23 to the right, Cabin 24 is to the left, that's the handicap cabin. 25 to the right. The restrooms coming up on the left. And then we have cabins 26 and 27 on the right. And the handicapped campsite is to the left there. That's campsite number 28. And it has a paved path to the restroom. There's the dumpster, and there's a loop around the RV campground. Well, I hope you found that video overview of the RV campground at Goose Creek State Park helpful. We had a blast when we were staying there, and we wanted to share this video with you so that you can plan your trip when you're going to Goose Creek State Park. I highly recommend the park. It was fantastic. We are going to be producing some hiking videos, and we also have some what's cooking videos from the park. I did a full Thanksgiving dinner at the park, so if you haven't seen that video, check that out. It's on my What's Cooking episode. I'm going to put a link right up here and also down in the description below. And guys, when we made our reservations, there were no pictures for any of the sites for this campground. So hopefully we're going to get out some individual campsite review videos really soon to help you pick your site at Goose Creek. The bottom line, guys, is there are no bad sites there. They're all really large and easy to fit an RV or a camper or whatever you've got in there. We camped with a couple of tents, but we took our boat along. So we needed the electricity to plug our boat in at night and all that. So we camped in our tents, but we had a fantastic time. We highly recommend this park. It was a beautiful park. Beautiful place to see, and then take some time, guys, and get out to the Outer Banks and go see the Wright Brothers Memorial and hike Jockey's Ridge and the sand dunes and all that stuff. We had a blast out there. So guys, Camp Outside exists to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get your kids outside. So if there's anything that we can do for you, we'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions on where to go, what gear you need, how to get your kids outside, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below, or you can hit us up on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links to those are down in the description below. Guys, if you love the video, please hit that subscribe button, hit that little like icon and that little bell icon that'll notify you when we release new videos. Camp Outside releases new videos every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11 a.m. right here on YouTube. Our Monday and Tuesday videos are focused on campground and campsite review videos, and our Thursday videos are on a whole wide range of topics, including camping, hiking, fishing, how-to videos, tips and tricks, gear reviews, and more. So stay tuned, because our next video from Goose Creek State Park is going to be the park overview video, and we're also going to be producing the overview of the primitive campground as well as campsite review videos for both campgrounds as well. So guys, thanks for watching Camp Outside. We will see you next time.